It looks like Sony is going to continue to bring more games over to PC. So going into this generation of consoles, one of the big questions was, is Sony going to completely continue with their strategy of releasing all of their first-party games only on the PlayStation console and making sure that all those games stay locked to that platform? Now, we've already seen that they are straying away from that strategy, releasing first-party games on Steam. We've seen Horizon Zero Dawn come to Steam and Days Gone, and it looks like Sony is going to continue with that strategy going forward. So as a part of an investor's call today, they talked about how Sony emphasized ports and how it helps their business, and bringing games onto PC like Horizon Zero Dawn has really helped grow the return on investment, as it saw 250% return on investment when it released on PC. They also mentioned on top of that return on investment, putting games on PC also creates new fans for Sony properties and enables them to find games for fresh audiences in markets like China, Russia, and India, where they say those countries prefer to play on PC over the console platform. Then we look here at this slide that was actually showing off the numbers and everything. Horizon Zero Dawn, 250 plus ROI, more PC releases planned, Days Gone, and the next game that looks like will be coming to PC is Uncharted 4: A Thieves End. On top of that, they want to focus on mobile games and bringing over PlayStation Studio games to the mobile platform. And they even mention here MLB The Show 21, how it is the highest paying user spend of any sports title in the United States from the PS Store, and it is now a multi-platform IP. As we know, it is on Xbox now, released on Xbox Game Pass day and date. And they're also looking to develop more service-led experiences with their first-party roster, releasing them both on and off console, so you can assume releasing them on PC as well. And they're saying here that they kind of want to make their own Fortnite/Minecraft style of game. So this is a big change from where we thought PlayStation was going when they talked about generations and all that stuff before the launch of the PlayStation 5. Now, this to me is not surprising whatsoever. You can go back to my videos, you can go back and listen to some of my podcasts, and I've talked about this multiple times. Sony is going to start releasing their games on PC more and more. I even made a video way back before Horizon came onto PC saying that it was going to come to PC, and people thought that I was crazy. But here we are, and they're going to be putting more games on PC. And Uncharted 4: A Thieves End is going to be huge, as I think that is going to be the biggest first party IP that they will be releasing now on PC, because it's a game that is synonymous with PlayStation, and seeing that game on a PC I think is going to be a shock to a lot of PlayStation fans out there. But this is the way that it's going, and it's going to continue to go this way. PlayStation will eventually be releasing most of their games on PC, in my opinion, and I think going forward into this generation and next generation, they're going to pretty much follow the strategy that Microsoft is doing with Xbox and Xbox Game Pass, by having a service that allows you to experience their games, PlayStation games, on the platform that you desire. And at the end of the day, this is a great thing for the gaming industry, and is a great thing for all consumers. It's obvious where the money is, and the money is putting your games on multiple platforms. Microsoft is showing off how much money can be made with this service like Xbox Game Pass, by being able to have Xbox Game Pass release games day and date on that service to the subscribers, but then go ahead and still release their games on Steam and make a tiny money off that, as we've seen plenty of Xbox game studios be in like the top 10 list of Steam charts after they've released at full price. And we're even seeing it with third-party titles. Games like Outriders that came day and date onto Xbox Game Pass and released on Steam and PlayStation 5 still sold very well at full price while being in that subscription service. So putting your game on multiple platforms, whether that is on your console and on PC, on a subscription service, is the way of the future and the way that things are going to be going. And this is great because for a lot of people like myself, the only reason I own a PlayStation 5 is to play first party exclusives. Now, if I don't have to worry about that anymore, I can just literally have my Xbox and my PC, and I won't have to put more money into that extra console with the PlayStation 5. And if you're somebody who only plays Xbox first party games, you already don't have to worry about that, because all of the first party games are coming over to PC as well. So this is great. I'm happy to see more of this, and we're going to see, in my opinion, way more first party games from PlayStation coming onto PC. I wonder how long they're going to stick to the strategy of putting them out on console first and then years later put them out on PC, or if they're going to kind of speed that process up and start releasing games pretty much around the same time together on PC and on console. And if you think about it, at the end of the day, you may only need a PC to play everything all in one. I don't think this is going to affect console sales as much as people think, or even really at all, as we've already seen with this next generation of consoles, how the fact that Xbox put their games on both platforms didn't affect their console sales as well, as the Xbox Series X and S has sold out everywhere it's been and will continue to sell out. I think that consoles are here to stay for a very long time, and the notion that exclusives are the sole thing that sell consoles can pretty much be thrown out the window, as like I said, we've seen with the Xbox Series X and S selling very well. They are a cheaper gateway into getting access to all of these games, especially with the value we're getting this generation from the Series XS and the PlayStation 5. In my opinion, it is the best way to play all of these next generation games, because if you are to build a PC that even compares to the power of these consoles, you're going to be spending well over $1,500. So it's a great deal right now that we have this in the console space. They're not going anywhere. I don't think consoles are going anywhere next generation either. So we're just getting more choice as consumers. It's a win-win for everyone, and this is something that we should continue to ask for and continue to celebrate when we see more news like this. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Let me know how many more games you think PlayStation is going to bring over to PC. Are you happy to see this, or are you somebody who wants to see Sony keep all of their IPs locked to the PlayStation console? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you're new here and you like what you see throughout this video, I'd really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button to help this channel grow, help grow this community, so we can have great conversations in the comments below. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video.